Understanding where your YouTube views are coming from can help you better cater your content strategy to your audience's preferences. Hey, it's Auret here from Essetino Media, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to check your traffic sources to understand where your views are coming from. We're going to look at it from a channel level. So how do you see in general where your views are coming from for your channel as a whole, but also how to see this for an individual video. If you see a video doing really well and you're like, oh, I wonder where those views are coming from. So let's get right into it. So let's first look at how to see where your channel views are coming from. You want to be logged into the YouTube studio, so the back end of your YouTube channel, and then go to Analytics, and then click on the Content tab. So let's say you want to see where the views were coming from the last 90 days, and you want to see this across all types of content that you have, whether it's longer form videos, shorts, live, playlists. So I'm going to change the date here, and you can change it to whatever period of time you want to see, but I'm going to change it to 90 days. This is really helpful because you can see where your views are coming from for each type of video, but I'm just going to go to all to see things as a whole and scroll down a little bit here to where it says how viewers find you. So over the last 90 days, it's showing us that over half of the views on the channel came from the YouTube search. So that means someone typed in something into the search and our video popped up, and that's how they clicked on it and we got a view from that. So over half comes from search, which makes sense because we optimize a lot of our videos for the search algorithm. Now there's some other categories here. There's external. So this means that the views came from somewhere outside of YouTube. This could also include Google search. So keep that in mind. And I'll show you a little bit. We're going to dive into these categories in a bit here. I know just from looking at my own analytics, most of this, the 30%, is coming from people also typing into Google certain keywords and they find our videos that way. But it can also include other websites. And you can actually see sometimes what those websites are. And then suggested videos is from YouTube suggesting your videos, right? So a little over 8% of the views from the channel in the last 90 days came from YouTube suggesting our videos to users, to visitors on YouTube. And where is this being suggested? Well, it can either show up on the side panel. So when you're watching a video, another video will pop up on the side, or it could be suggested to the viewer at the end of watching a video. So whenever you watch a video at the end, you know how a couple videos pop up. So from there is where they can discover your video. Direct or unknown, the source might be from a direct link. So if you are linking to your videos somewhere else, like let's say in an email blast that you send out or on a social media platform, this is where some of the views may be coming from, or it might be in this black hole category called the unknown, where YouTube can't really decipher where that view is coming from. The next one here is browse features. So a little over 2% of the views came from people discovering that video in their home feed of the channel. It could be as you see here. If you hover over any of these, you'll see a little eye and it will remind you what that category is. So it could either be the homepage, home screen, subscription feed, or other browsing features. And this browse algorithm is a different algorithm entirely from the search algorithm. And then there's this other category. So let me just click into see more. So I'll show you how to kind of look a little bit further into what some of these are, especially the external category. Because when I see a lot of percentage, and this goes for you too, pay attention to where you're getting those big percentages of views. So for us, it's YouTube search, and external for you might be different, but whatever you're seeing, click into it to see if you can decipher more information. Like for example, I'm going to click on external to see where are those 30% of views really coming from. When I scroll down here, you can see most of it, 75% of that 30% is coming from Google search. So people typing in something and our video pops up, they click on it, we get a view from that. And then we have other search engines like Yahoo, Bing. I never quite understood why YouTube would be over here as an external, but when you hover over the question mark, it says such traffic may be shown under YouTube because the video was played within the YouTube player, regardless of the external location. So this might be a video embedded on another site, a YouTube video embedded on another site, and then they discovered your video that way, getting a view from that. There's also another search engine, DuckDuckGo, but it's just interesting to kind of come in here and scroll and see where some of your views are coming from. And you might find other websites entirely, like I don't know what globelifeworkvirtual.com is, but sometimes you'll find other websites and it might be like another blog, for example. If you're seeing a lot of traffic or views coming from a specific blog, reach out to that blog editor or the owner of that blog and, thank them for featuring your video and ask them if, they want you to do like a guest blog post or something. You can use this information as an opportunity for leverage to get even more views from that particular source. So that's the external category here. I'm just going to go back and then click on YouTube search. And again, it might give us some more information in terms of what people are typing in to the search to find our videos. So you can see here all of these search terms: how to schedule a post on Facebook, how to create a Zoom meeting link. All of this stuff here is great information for you to know, because then you can go and create more videos around those topics if you want to, that is. So, we have already a video on how to create a Zoom meeting link, but maybe that's telling me to create other Zoom related videos just because that's how people are finding our videos. So another great way to find where your views are coming from and how many views. Again, this is set to the last 90 days. So 232 views in the last 90 days came from someone typing in, or people typing in, the compound effect. And we have a video on that particular book. So really cool to come in here and see where that's all coming from. And you can do this with, these other, I won't go into every single one, but we'll just do one more here with the suggested videos. This will actually show you what those other videos are, which is also really gold. Okay, so here it's showing that over 1,300 views in the last 90 days came from this video, which is actually one of our videos. So suggested doesn't only have to be other YouTube videos. It could also be your own YouTube videos suggesting other videos in your channel, which is great because it's kind of interlinking videos together, and YouTube is essentially helping you get more watch time on your channel as a whole. It's just kind of cool to come in here and take a look. This, for example, is not one of our videos. So there's a video someone else made called How to Convert HEIC to JPEG in Windows, and 528 views to our channel came from that video suggesting our videos. So again, if you're finding a specific topic that aligns with what you are talking about on your channel, you can create collaborations out of this. You could go to that YouTube video, you could connect with the channel owner, and if for example they do interviews or something on their channel, you can have each other as a guest and use this as a source for partnerships and collaborations, for leverage, for more views, because your audiences are interested in similar topics. So you're going to have fun diving into this data. I wanted to show you how to see where views are coming from for your channel as a whole. But what if you want to see where your traffic sources are for a particular video? So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go back into our YouTube Studio dashboard here and click on the Content tab. So what you want to do is find that video. You can either go to it from the front end and then click on the Analytics button, or if you're in the back end, you can easily just search for that video here and it'll pop up. And then you want to click on the analytics icon. So I'm just going to do it for this video here. Oh, actually, that's a scheduled one. So let's just choose a public one. So I'm going to choose, I'll choose this one right here, analytics. And from here, you'll want to go to the reach tab. And I always like to just look at it from since the video was published, but keep in mind you can also change the time period for, like, for example, if you just want to see where the views came from for in the last 24 hours or 48 hours, you can do that by changing the date here. But I'm just going to scroll down. So again, to this traffic sources. And for this particular video, this is interesting. Most of the views actually did not come from YouTube search. It came from browse. So it came from people having that video pop up in their home feed, and they discovered it that way. It could be as well like the watch later section. So YouTube will show like watch later. It could also be from the explore area of YouTube. Any of those sections where it's like people are browsing to see what's trending, what's in the feed type thing, rather than actually searching for them. This kind of falls into the category of the browse. So you can see here almost 40% came from that category, about 17% from suggested videos. So again, you can do the same thing here. You can click into see more and to kind of find out more information about that particular traffic source. Now, the thing with this is you're not able to see as a detailed level as views from the channel, as I showed you earlier, like being able to click into it. I wish they did. I wish they showed us that. But what you can see is these other metrics of click-through rate and watch time. So how much watch time came from that particular source. And it's interesting to see this because you might find that, you know, you got most of the views from a particular traffic source, but in fact, most of the watch time came from a different traffic source that wasn't your top traffic source. So, you know, you can from that make certain decisions, and because if you're optimizing for views, that can be an entirely different content strategy than optimizing for watch time or, you know, subscribers or something else. And same thing here, like take a look with this click-through rate. Like this is another thing. So again, most views came from browse, but we actually get a better click-through rate from the search. It's important to realize this because some people think that, you know, one YouTube thumbnail kind of covers all different types of traffic sources. Like they just try to optimize it for all. But if you're really going after the search algorithm, for example, your YouTube thumbnail for the search can be completely different and will look different if you're optimizing for search versus browse or suggested. You can see that this particular thumbnail, this before and after kind of vibe with Jewel in the middle here, was really good for search. If the video isn't optimized for search, for example, you might want to go and re-optimize it just because you'll get you have a better click-through rate, so you may get more views from that. So just little things like that is how you can take this data and make it or turn it into actionable steps that will help you grow a successful YouTube channel. And if you're pretty serious about wanting to go all in with YouTube and growing a profitable YouTube channel, we have a full course called The Profitable Channel, which I'll link to in the description below. The course goes all in talking about content strategy, how to get traffic to your videos, how to monetize, and it's all communicated to you using our proven YouTube framework. So head down to the description below, check it out. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.